Hello, we are here as a group and we are going to talk uh, to South Korea and Chile and current trade situations and future possibilities between South Korea and Chile. My group is Andres Mena and Alejandro Arellano, and I am Santiago Prieto. So currently, South Korea and Chile are two countries that have significant presence in global economy, development, important trade relations in recent years. Um, the current trade situation between South Korea and Chile is positive, as both countries have free trade agreements since 2004. Um, Although the original agreement did not eliminate tariff on Chilean exports of several agricultural products, such as apples, pears, and rice. The trade relations between the two countries has been significant. Um, Now I'm gonna dial the North Korea Free Trade Agreement with Chile. The current trade situation between South Korea and Chile is positive. Um, Chile is one of Latin America leading exporters to Korea together, according for nearly 60% of Latin American exports to Korea since 2012. Driven largely by products such as copper in this case of Chile and iron ore, soybean extract, and corn from Brazil. In these terms of future possibilities, South Korea has demonstrated it is committed to strengthen its relations with Chile and other Latin American and Caribbean countries. In recent years, Korea has signed trade agreements with Colombia and all Latin America. Okay.
So, this part, the trade between Chile and South Korea, it's noted that Chile and South Korea established a free trade agreement in 2004. Since then, bilateral trade between the two countries has grown significantly, with a two, two, 1,800% increase between 2003 and 2017. Chile has been able to diversify its export to Asia with increased export of products such as fruits, wines, and salmon. Korea del Sur, South Korea, for its part, has expanded its access to Chilean natural resources such as copper and lithium. Uh, Also, we can say that economic cooperation between Chile and South Korea has expanded beyond trade. It is mentioned that Korea company has invested in renewable energy projects in Chile and that Chilean companies has begun to sell high-tech products to Korea. It is a start that the commercial agreements has increased the chain of people between the two countries. It is mentioned that Chilean students are studying in South Korea and that Korean citizens are visiting Chile as a tourist. Furthermore, discuss is how collaborating in research and according to the data from Chile National Agricultural Service, Chilean export to South Korea reached the 2 billions in 2001, representing a 15.2% increase over the previous year. The main products exported from Chile to South Korea in 2001 were refined coal, with this is the 80% of the total exports, so it's a significant amount. Fresh grapes, cellulose pulp, fish harina, and bottled wine. the next yeah, and this is the mainly products that are exported. The copper cathodes, it's the 41.80%. So this is the amount, the significant amount of the exports. You can pass the next. Yeah. And talking about investment in South Korea is Chile's third largest foreign investor, after only the United States and Spain. In Chile, Chinese investment have primarily concentrated in the energy, mining, and technology sectors. Korea firms have invested in several renewable energy projects in Chile, including aeolic and solar parks. It is stated that these investments are helping to diversify Chile's energy matrix and reduce the country's reliance on carbohydrates. Also, Korean companies are investing in Chile's mining industry, particularly in the copper sector. It should be noted that these investments are facilitating the transfer of technology and knowledge, which is improving the efficiency and sustainability of Chile mining industry. Also, Korean investment in Chile are helping to create jobs and contribute to the country economic development. It is stated that Korean business employs more than 5,000 people in Chile and are involved in a social and community project. Can pass the next. So this is the, the graphic of imports from Chile to, from Korea to Chile. There are vehicles, gas, oil, copper, color television receivers, microwaves, and domestic refrigeration. This is the mainly products that are exporting from Korea to Chile. Can pass.
Well, we all know Korean is an important provider of development cooperation, including for LAC, where Korea undertakes a wide range of lending, capacity building, technical assistance, and knowledge sharing programs. This government to government cooperation is crucial if countries are to take advantage of maximum economic integration and ensure an equitable distribution of its benefits. It is an area where Korea-LAC relations have a great potential given the success of the former in overcoming many of the challenges that currently facing the region. Korea became one of the poorest countries in the world in the 1950s into a leader technological prosperous member of the advanced industrial economies. Toward addressing some of the key barriers to integration discusses about above, for example, through transportation service agreements that en, enhance connectivity and custom cooperation to facilitate the movement of the good across borders without embarking of leading FTA negotiations. One important example of such cooperation has been the agreements between Korea and several LAC countries to mutual recognize firms identified as authorization economic operation by each other countries' customs agency. Korea has been particularly active in sharing its development experience with LAC government, helping transmit lessons from its own growth miracle in the second half of the 20th century. Based on its experience and knowledge from this fast growth, the Ministry of Strategy and Finance of Korea has launched the Knowledge Sharing Program. in order to support the economic and social development of recipients countries. The Korea Development Institute, the Korea Bank, and the Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency provide tailored policy consultation, carry out capacity building, and conduct bilateral policy consultation or joint consulting projects with third parties, including international organizations.
Okay, and this is all the work that we do. And thank you for watching. Uh, and it is all. Thank you.